everybody? What up? Movie review, but we gonna do it my style. I've been thinking a lot about how I've been doing these movie reviews, and so authentically, I'm gonna start doing something different. Cause from here on out, we ain't doing no review than spoilers. Everything gonna be spoiler. You know why? Because a lot of these movies, they be getting to me. And the truth is that I'm gonna still start off naming basic stuff. But these are gonna be called now like something like weed reviews or spliff reviews or something like that, because I be watching these movies high as hell, bro, smoking this shit, and I still be dumbfounded and like intellectual while I'm doing it. It's not burning right. So, Amandla. Very good movie. But it's such a tragedy, man. This whole movie is a tragedy. If you don't want to cry, if you don't want to feel sorrow, don't watch this movie. Save it for one of those days, those rainy days. Those days you feel like you need some emotion. Because this movie is emotional from beginning to end. But it's so well written. So well written. I gotta tell you, had me hooked from the beginning to the end. Honestly, I would not watch this movie again unless I had to like do some research on it, because it was really sad. It's a really sad movie. It's about these two brothers who grow up through traumatic events, and one ends up being a cop, one ends up being kind of like a criminal, well, is a criminal, and how they end up in these situations is very sad, very, very, very sad. This is during a time when the Zulu people of South Africa were still becoming accustomed to the white people who took over. And a lot of tension in this movie between, the white people and the Zulu people. And this is another movie where you can see another form of racism being done on African people in their own country by immigrants, which I find completely crazy, because in America, we're the immigrants bullying the natives, just like we did in Africa and like so many other countries. It's like, wow. You ever notice that when you watch any movie that is set in history, like Ip Man, Hotel Rwanda, Amandla, what else? Just any history movie, you always notice how, except for Hotel Rwanda, it was blacks versus blacks. But in most historical movies, like China and Japan and movies about Africa, a lot of the times, and America, white people are always in the center of like the love and hate, because you have, like in this movie, you see that there's always the two sides of the coin. You got white people who are nice, who were understanding during those hard times, and black people who are also nice and trying to be understanding during those times, having faith, having hope, trying to work together. And then you have the other side of the coin. You have the black people who feel oppressed and turn into criminals and murderers and killers to the point that they take advantage of their own people. And then you have the whites who do the exact same thing, who take advantage of their own people, who are fucking ruthless, racist. And these movies, what I love about them is it teaches you how to see things in other people's shoes and how to think differently when it comes to this whole societal racial issue that we constantly deal with, you know, so far in the past couple decades. And this movie plays on a lot of points because you see the confliction between the police and the people, the lack of trust, kind of very similar to what we're going through in the US, where the police is being demonized, you know, the whole Black Lives Matter movement, George Floyd, immigration, and it's like, damn, when are we going to get to a point where there's no more ignorant ass people who are like pushing other people away because they don't want to accept differences? You know, at the end of the day, we're all individuals and we come together to work together, to cooperate together. And the only way to really do that is by accepting that we're all individuals and at the same time, all one people, all one blood, all humanity. So this movie really touched on that, and it was really sad because it was a tragedy, you know, no matter what these brothers lost their parents because of racist white people. But then turn around, now the brothers got to survive on their own, and the older one had to turn into a criminal in order for the little one to go to school and have a criminal-free life and actually have a life where he can actually make something of himself, and he becomes a policeman. And then, you know, the brother who's a criminal, who most of his life was a loner, now gets intertwined with the gang of the town and forced at gunpoint to rape and steal for their benefit, you know. And then now the brother gotta go after the brother because he found out that he did it. And then on top of that, they made him rape the same little white girl that he grew up with, who he had a crush on, who was his first kiss. That's fucked up. This movie was fucked up. Like, damn, these niggas, like, that's how cruel some people can be. Like, they really made this guy at gunpoint, knowing that was his little crush, knowing that was the little girl that he grew up with, and because of their hate towards white people, forced them to rape that little girl, to rape that girl who's not a woman. I almost messed up there. It's the weed, bro. It's the weed. And then one of the racist white guys that killed the parents actually ends up becoming a cop. And at the end of the movie, basically a kamikaze that happens, you know? The older brother gets revenge on everybody because they fucking, on the gangsters, because they killed his wife and like almost try to kill his daughter. And then the brother tries to save him, but the brother gets shot. And then the younger brother, who's the cop, also gets fucking shot because he hears the voice of the racist dude that killed his mom, and he wanted to fucking shoot him. And so he gets shot. And the movie ends right there. Them dead. And then it goes on, it has this like the little monologue about wherever you go, I'll go. Like showing, all right, brotherly love. That's so fucking sad, but it's like, damn. And the crazy part is that it's still such a good movie and it's so well written because it's like, damn, this is the actual tragedy that a lot of people go through or have gone through. And it's like, still go through. And it's like, wow, like, we really need to change the future. We got to change the future, man. because these movies are great guidelines for us to learn about ourselves and like make real changes in this world. Real changes. I forgot who said it, but there was a saying, if you can dream it, you can make it a reality. And so far, the things that we have seen in movies, a lot of the good things at least, have become reality, just like a lot of the bad things in movies are reality sometimes. And we have to understand the power that we have to really make drastic changes in this life, you know? But I'm gonna leave it at that. Check out the movie for yourself, Amandla, very good movie. But like I said, if you're not up for sadness, don't watch it, because it's very sad. But thank you for watching. If you have seen the movie, tell me what you thought about it. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Thank you for liking and watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out. Love you. See you on the next episode. Movie review, reaction. I don't know. It's whatever I feel. Deuces.